What's up, YouTube? I'm Cool here. Day 3 of the snow apocalypse, and once again, I am still fearful of my life from Snowman Eater, because now the mounds of snow have gotten even bigger, and I think Snowman is gaining attack power because of Mountain. We'll have to wait and see. But, guys, I wanted to make this video because I see a trend on DNA surgery right now. Now, DNA surgery is a sideboard card that gives you the ability to change monster types for games 2 and 3, because, let's be real here, you ain't gonna main that unless, you know, you're some special child and you have the ability to just win game 1 by maining your side, or the format is just terrible enough that you have to main your side to win. But we're not at that point right now, because we are 2 weeks into, like, 2 week syndrome right now. And one of the things I'm noticing about this time's 2 week syndrome is something that I feel like might actually stay, because I didn't notice this the last formats. Now, DNA surgery, like I said, it gives you the ability to change the monster types on the board. Now, things like Cyber Dragons will change the monsters into machines on the board to use Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon and gain advantage from it. Now, I didn't really think much about this until I started to look at some of the top deck profiles. I questioned why the Frog deck profile had Raccoon Guy in his extra deck. He has the ability to play DNA Surgery, change everybody into Beast Warrior, and make Ronin Raccoon. And this really didn't apply much to me, because I'm like, alright, Ronin Raccoon's not that good. And then I saw the Montreal deck profile that had triple DNA Surgery in the side, and then he was playing a Logia. Now I'm like, why is this guy playing Logia? And then I'm like, oh, because you can go Ma and Pa, DNA Surgery, everything, Dinosaur, or whatever you need to make Logia. And you make Logia. Against spellbooks, that gives you a free negation. And that's really incredible, in my personal opinion, just because it makes things even more devastating to the opponent. Now, my theory is, can other decks apply the DNA Surgery logic to benefit them for siding against these particular matchups? Now, the only real thing that I could actually see being useful so far off of the DNA Surgery logic would be Sub-Zero Ice Fine and particularly Logia. Now, Logia is only because of the negation, and I mean, let's be real here, you're going to board it in against spellbooks, and you're going to be like, alright, Logia, DNA Surgery, I win. The fact that you can have extra deck outs really makes it interesting. That's the thing that makes Giant Hand particularly good, just because it's an extra deck effect veiler that I have access to at any time that I don't have to draw. And that's a lot of things that players don't seem to understand, is having your 15 card extra deck available to you at any time. So all 15 cards are available to you at the start of the duel. You don't have to draw any of those outs, as opposed to your deck where you have to draw. Now, having these available to you and having to draw these makes these things a lot different, because you can play more random things in your extra deck because you have access to them, as opposed to in your deck, once you draw your one card, something becomes live over here. Which, to a degree, that is perfectly fine. Gotta love the Super Saiyan hair here. Which is perfectly fine, you know, to the degree, because you're comboing up over here. But the thing is, having these things available over here to you once you combo up over here is good as well. But having things available over here to you from the beginning of the game, as opposed to having to draw them, this side is always much stronger. So, in short, guys, having things available to you in your extra deck at all times, and comboing up with things once you draw them, very skill, very strong, much wreckage, things like that. So I just wanted to bring up the point that DNA Surgery, the hype has always been there. I just don't think players have started to quote-unquote interpret the theory until now and put it into play. So guys, tell me what you think about the whole DNA Surgery theory in the comment section down below. I know this is probably old news to much of you, but I just wanted to say that the theory is finally being implemented in competitive play, and it's working out relatively well. So guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. Guys, look back at the Upstart theory video as well. A lot of people seem to still question why Upstart is good, but you know, I'll probably do a video on Reckless sometime soon. But this should explain DNA Surgery to you guys, I hope.